Hello, and welcome to my HeadCanon series. If you are unaware what HeadCanons are, they are basically stuff that aren't officially canon, but people, or like one individual or a group, believes it to be canon. That is basically it. It's not officially canon, but people or a few people think it is. Or one person. Just something that's not official, but people think it is official or think it should be official. Or people just want it to be official or something. Just how they. I don't know. I'm gonna continue on. Okay. This idea was entirely taken from a YouTuber called Mooney, which I will link their videos in the description because I am just completely taking their idea. Well, I mean, this isn't really their idea, but like the format, it's kind of the same. So I'm just taking that because it's funny, and I thought it would be fun to do it the whole like format, but with Rainbow Quest and maybe Steve Saga characters, because that's fun. So, obviously, as you can see from the title, the first one is Favor My Saber, because who else would it be? I mean, maybe Rainbow Steve, because his name is in the damn title, but shh. Okay, just shh. So, let's start it off with Sabre's journey. His journey starts off with him logging into a new world. He obviously followed this weird projection of a weird dark blue figure into a weird tomb, bringing him into Red Steve's home. We all know this. This is common knowledge, basically. So, the first thing I want to say is that in my idea of the Rainbow Quest world, is that whenever Sabre followed what we would soon know as Void Steve. Oh, by the way, this is gonna have like major spoilers. I'm probably gonna say that sometime early on the video, but shh. Whenever, okay, is that whenever Sabre followed what we would soon know as Void Steve into the tomb, Sabre's memories were sort of locked away, but not completely. But most of it was locked away. I say most because there are a few instances in Rainbow Quest where Sabre says something that isn't in Minecraft, and then everyone's just confused about what he said, except for him. So he knows some things, but he doesn't know everything. To him, the Rainbow Quest world is the only world that he knows. Or at least canon-wise, Uh, and the reason, and also, this is sort of a way, like, this is just like on a side note, but this is sort of a way to how where reality Steve could be introduced. Like, maybe, the first curse, helped Void in luring Sabre through, and then cursed Sabre to like have his memories locked away, and maybe his memories are locked away into a certain reality Steve lever called obviously Reality Steve. Okay. So now that we're fast forwarding to the Rainbow Hub, which is quite a long way from now, but it's fine. Everybody has came around to create the first and only Light Steve using the light crystal. Now, this is how I generally see Steves being created on a smaller scale. To me, a Steve would be created by the crystal, not other beings. Trying to stay kid friendly for this. And that just like the dark crystal, every Steve summoned by the crystal can can be brought back into the crystal, possibly when they die. This opens up this opens up the possibility of there being an endless void of orange for the orange crystal, yellow for the yellow crystal, etc. And that while old Steve's spirits obviously move on to the spirit world, their energy doesn't. The energy goes back into the crystal, allowing more uses out of that energy. It's like recycling the same energy for generations. You know, so like some energy knowledge can be retained, because like the red Steves aren't going to be able to like retain that knowledge through the generations. It's going to be lost to memory, but like not if it's just in their energy. No, I'm going to continue on. This is getting confusing. And that's why the crystal existed before the darkness. The reason the crystals existed was to create Steves, not defend them. So whenever the darkness came in, they're like, oh, we gotta start defending our people now. So they went on defensive mode. And Sabre, as always, he goes throughout his journey, but when Orange Steve betrays him and nearly breaks Sabre, and I see this as the point where Shadow Sabre is introduced into Sabre's head. That lurking feeling that, you know, if he had just acted just a little quicker, no, not Rainbow, Orange Steve would still be his friend. And this would happen a lot, sadly. This feeling of just barely not getting the happy ending that he wanted would just keep on boiling up until it snaps. When Sabre witnessed his best friend get absorbed by Orange Steve, it crushed him, literally. He gave in, and Shadow Sabre sucked Sabre into his head, where they played a game of cat and mouse for months. Well, for them it was like 5 minutes, but for the outside world it's months. Shadow Sabre is a direct just copy clone of Sabre. Same feelings, same emotions, everything. It's just that Shadow was created like from the center of darkness of Sabre's mind, making Shadow's morals twisted and also the opposite of Sabre's. Their morals are completely opposite. Sabre wants to save and let everyone be different, while Shadow wants to not save and wants everyone to be one. Kind of like World War II guy. No, I'm not gonna lie, cause like I'm not gonna go there, but you know. After the Shadow incident and Sabre defeating Void, Sabre is greeted by Soul. The Soul members, this is their whole thing. The Yellow Apprentice, who is a pissed off little piss baby, that he didn't get his favorite job this summer. So, as a normal person would be, he tried to start a revolution. And it failed miserably, go figure. And the wannabe Napoleon Yellow Steve was out of the picture for Sabre. Oh, also, there is the whole rest of the plot, but the whole rest of the plot leading up to the first curse and whatnot and everything like that. But there's not really anything in there I want to talk about, except for, like, maybe one thing in there that I want to talk about. So I'm just going to skip over most of that, okay? Okay. Whenever Sabre breaks off the Unname's chains, he didn't die, not because he wasn't cursed, no. He didn't die because he was already cursed. Since Sabre isn't a Steve, he can't be cursed like a Steve. No, he spreads curses. But he spreads sort of like good curses in a way. Like, curses normally make people in people's lives miserable and whatnot. but some can be good. Some curses can be beneficial. It's like parasites who can be beneficial to their host. Like, not all of them are beneficial, but some are. And he spreads curses if they're beneficial. Honestly, it's hard to explain this, but the best way I can explain it is the whole, like, host and parasite thing. Yeah, most parasites are generally bad, but there are a few who actually do, like, benefit the host. And this is getting, like, out of plot now, but Sabre doesn't have any siblings or parents. To his memory, he just popped into existence. He is, however, really friendly towards Steve's, mostly at least, and has made quite a name for himself in the world. Like, pretty much everyone knows him at this rate. Like, you can't. No, I don't know if anyone doesn't know him. I mean, like, maybe Alex. If Alex is even a thing in this world, I'm not sure. But if Alex is a thing, then maybe Alex doesn't know. But other than that, I have no clue. And I really hope that the whole Speedpaint thing is done by now, because I really have nothing else to say. I mean, like, obviously he has no, like, siblings and whatnot, because, like, who would his siblings be? Lucas, maybe? But Lucas isn't, like, in the series, so he can't be. No one is canonically his sibling, okay? Just no one, okay? I don't really have anything else to add to this, so, I really hope you like this. I'm trying to animate, but, like, art block is kind of a thing that I have to, like, dodge and weave from, and maybe like, every, like, few weeks or so, I'll get a good one that I can, like, start and actually finish. But as long as people, like what this, like, format sort of thing, I'm gonna try to do more of these. Probably Rainbow Steve next, because his name is literally in the title of Rainbow Quest. Why wouldn't I do Rainbow Steve? And as always, I am Aquarial, not Aquarius. No. People kept on. Okay, I'm going on a small rant here, but the reason why I changed my name from Aquarius to Aquarial is because in every single game that I joined, there would be one person who always went, "Oh my god, I'm an Aquarius too." Emoji, happy face. Like, and then I have to explain to them why I'm not an Aquarius. And then they're really pissed at me. One guy, one time in Among Us, he even just, like, straight up, like, got so pissed at me, he just left the game. It's annoying for people to assume that I'm an Aquarius. I'm not. I am not an Aquarius. I'm born in September, not in, like, what was it, February for Aquarius? I don't even know what month an Aquarius is. Like, what month is it? It's like either January, February, but anyway, I am not an Aquarius. So I didn't change my name literally. I just removed 2 letters and then added 3. That's all I did. And it works, because now my name is unique, and no one, not yet at least, currently, I am the only channel on YouTube who has the name Aquarial. And please do not change that. Okay, bye. This is what happens whenever you make an introvert try to talk for, 15 minutes? It doesn't work very well.